gonna be enough. It should be. That should be okay, right? Like, I'm pretty sure. Let me check something while we're setting up here. Also, we're not the goose today, but I gotta probably redo the goose. Oh no, we got it. Why is it doubled up on here? But why? Why? Oh, it's a little ducky. Little baby. Oh, that's so cute. This is spaced weird. I didn't realize it's not flush with the fucking corner. I don't think that's even... Like, kind of, but not really. Honestly, I want to put some opacity on that and maybe just get a different one. Because starting now is weird. It seems like a... Like someone who didn't have mastery of English was like, oh, now it's the same as soon. That's fine. Not in your wall. I mean, I'd hope not. What's going on, Jesta? We're doing some Final Fantasy XIV today. What was I doing here? I think we just did Leviathan. We're gonna be doing some other big dumb boss fight soon. Actually, we still gotta fight Odin at some point, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. It's a face. Look. I do hope that at some point that Threads gets like an actual desktop version, or at least most of these other Twitter alternatives do. I don't feel like getting on my phone for that shit. Don't feel like it. For my noon sleep. Okay. Well, have a good nap. It's kind of fucked up. I've been doing a lot of noon sleeping right now too, and I really shouldn't be. I kept myself up doing that fucking video for the Hainu, but I stayed up after that, and because I wanted to make sure it processed and everything. It was like, you know what? Probably shouldn't have been doing that. But it is what it is. Yeah, but we'll chill here for a second, and we'll get rolling. Oh, the people got those little umbrellas. Fancy. Oh man, I can already feel it heating up in here because I turned out the AC. Turned out the fan in the background. A poor choice indeed. Also, where am I standing in the middle of that I'm probably just getting like downpoured on? Much like everyone else here. A baby! That's cute. But yeah, we're probably just gonna do more main story today. Although we probably could stand to do some warrior quests, since we like started that and then just never did more. I think we're like right on the threshold for being able to do another Dragoon quest too, actually. I have to try to root around and see where that is though. Actually, yeah, let's take a second. Try to figure ourselves out here. Forgot that I changed. It's like, why are these here? Hello. That's just the current MSQ. Corpse Groom is that other dungeon. The king lives. It's in Male Darkhold, Central Highlands, and Korthus has been overrun by Void Scent. Was this another? I think this might be another thing. Yeah, that's a dungeon. Is this the Darkhold? Actually, hold on. Dragonhead's here. Where's the nearest? Nearest hop is over at Camp Dragonhead itself. Okay. Hello, down a moment. Where's my bird? Oh no, I got the claw. Goodbye. Wee. That's definitely just like another dungeon. But to be honest, there was another one that we could have opened up that I never did. So I might as well look at that too while I'm over here. Just getting carried away. Don't mind me. It's totally on purpose. Yep. Yep. Well, Estinian having left us, the post of Ezra Dragoon has been vacated for the first time in the sea's recorded history. If I said the current state of affairs did not put me ill at ease, I would be a liar. And yet I am but a lone Dragoon. Okay. He's like, I'm just a widow Dragoon dude. What do you want me to do about it? Have we not hit a region where the next quest for that's supposed to happen? Oh, and I did do this. It's like, that guy had one too. I forget if we needed to do it for something else. What the fuck? Oh. Let me look at something. We have food, right? Like, I'm not crazy about that. I thought I had like a pie or some shit. That, nope, pumpkins. There it is. Apple tarts. Although I don't think... Yeah, that's for gathering and shit. I mean, it's whatever. We'll get more. It's more so for the experience than anything else. Wee. I forgot how ridiculous this tower is. You and your stupid little hat. What a nerd. That's a white brim. When a man. When a man. Oh my god. Did I fight the... Did I do... Why am I forgetting what it's called? My brain's like, oh, card battles you mean? I mean, technically yes, but that's not what it's called. I don't know if I did triple triad with them or not. Whoa! Who goes there? Oh, you must be the reinforcements. I beg your pardon. Recent sights have left me as skittish as an untrained chocobo. It's a male Darkhold. The name itself sends shivers up the spine, does it not? The place has been infested by all manner of fearsome void scent of late. Why, I've even heard of statues coming to life. While we Ishgardians pride ourselves on seeing to our own defenses, the threat this time is simply too great. You'll see to those abominations, won't you? I don't know, will I? Depends on how long this one takes. I don't remember. I think we... Listen to him. Leave this place and never return. As the voice that grabs hold, your soul is theirs. Have we ever done this one before? It looks different, so I don't think so, but like... We can see. Oh, this is a 44 one. This is a regular ass one too. So you can just... I think we can just do this on the support. I don't even fuck it, right? If we've never done it before, we might as well. The Howling Eye. No, that's a different one though. Also, why does this look so different? I feel like this didn't look like this before. Chest Duty Recorder, New Game Plus. Caster Meridian is here. Really, the regular for one for this you have to deal with people? That sucks. I don't want to do that either. If it's fast enough, we'll just jump in there, but if not, I'll probably just take it off. Especially since it's kind of behind us in level now. We're like at what, 52 right now? Is it just that you can't do anything outside of a light party without other people? I wonder if that's what it is. This is a light party though. It's only 1, 1, and 2. So I don't know what the excuse there is. Oh god. Hello, it's the void. I'll probably just chill here. No super big reasons for me to wander around, especially if this one's gonna take a long time. Actually queue up, so we can probably just do some quick dialogue while we have to wait. Unless it throws us into a cutscene or something. Have I not beaten him for all his shit yet? Oh no, I did. Yeah, I cleaned his ass out. This guy took me a long time. It's kind of annoying how long that took. You still have the Scions. Your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever cause for alarm and unease. I feel like I got too close to you before we started this. Though my men stand ready for any eventuality, I know none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Elder Seedseer, however, would speak with you first. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic, rather than martial, skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray, make your way to Nofika's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the Lotus Stand. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Diplomatic solutions does not a good duty make, right? Be here to fight. Fucking stuck. Get out of here. Man, that bitch is not moving at all. Shit, okay. I always forget where I need to... Hold on. Fuck all that then. Whatever. I'll try to do some of those on some off time. I just don't have that right now. The other Scions have already arrived, sir. May I show you in? So, I mean, at this point, we have a whole other deadline, right? We just had that other DLC announced, but it's literally for the summer of, like, next year. So, we got a lot of time here. I'm most curious to hear how the Elder Seeds here means to treat with, or, oh my god, to treat with Lord Ramu. Probably not in any reasonable way at all. I see the Sylphs has sent their own representative. There can be no doubt then. It is said that once Ramu passed judgment, his wrath is implacable? Implaceable? I think it's implacable. So it'd be best to conclude this discussion ere Gridania and his people are placed upon its scales. Whatever the Elder Sea Seer is planning, I want you to know that I'll be right there by your side, and I'm sure Y'shtola won't be far behind, even if she does think everything's mankind's fault. I mean, it mostly is. Can't deny that. Oh, hello, Walking One. It is good to see a friend of Elder One. Ugh, the bones.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people,
I want to know how she says it.
I bid you welcome.
It's like half of the time of what I like this dialogue for.
To us all in these days of uncertainty.
How am I horrendously mispronouncing XYZ name right now?
I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature.
There it is.
But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramu is
Ramu.
returned.
Okay, so close. It's not Rama. We were saying Ramu, so I'll take that.
Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
Unfortunately, your girl is very quiet and the background noise is eating her voice alive.
Our guest informs us that the Sylphs, too, have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the Primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other Primals you have encountered, Lord Ramu is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelveswood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided.
I don't know about all that.
Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a Primal without fear of influence.
Right, we got them new type powers.
Therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelveswood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramu himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
Sounds like we gonna fight. Yeah, the old classic nod. Yippee! This poor little buddy doesn't get to talk at all. Aw. Little buggy buddy.
Pray make for Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Vaorzia shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
And it's not this back here. Okay. Where are we going? I say let's just teleport here and then we'll jump from there. Back to ye old Hawthorne Hut. Oh, hold on. Get my ass turned around. It's always really weird how the lightning effects are. Because it makes it look like the capture's fucking up, but it's not. Hey, buddy. You stopped with the Scions. I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat with the primal Ramu himself. In an unenviable task, but one in which I have no doubt you're well suited. I have been told your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak. That we might ascertain the location of the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. What do we got? Vitality, intelligence. I mean, that really has nothing to do, so we might as well just take that. Give me this. Ta-da! A lot of accessories, but not like any real armor pieces or anything. I guess they just expect you to do more duties and shit for all that. Servant Lieutenant looks about, seemingly awaiting a visitor. Yo, that fucking face on Ramu, though. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. Man, this thunderstorm doesn't give a shit. Just crackle. This one returns and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location of the touched ones who summoned Lord Ramu. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good man to his fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please, please, come with this one. Huggy ducky. We can actually, like, escort you back? Or can we just fly there? They're counting on you. Be safe and Godspeed. Neuraxia is no longer with these ones, but this one does not weep. Oh, okay. They're talking about the stuff that happened before. That's fine. Yeet! What is all that? I mean, granted, we haven't really been super deep into this territory before. I think we had to go through here once for something, but never to whatever the hell this is. Holy shit. Huh. Kinda creepy. Maxia. Wise ones have ventured deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Okay. Oh, but he disappeared. Okay, whatever. Yippee! Shouldn't have gave me a way to fly. There's a fade out here. No. No, we're busy. Nope. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramu, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. So this one must say farewell for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, walking one. Bye-bye. They're all over here then. Tough. Excuse you. What do you want? Mind your business. Little bastard. Shut up. Oh, he still poisoned me too. What an asshole. I think it's throwing us back into the fate. Oh, no. Already uninterested. Already uninterested. Let me just be over here. So, Thancred is Thancred. Papalimo is Papalimo. Y'shtola is Y'shtola, and you are you, right? Well, that's easy enough to remember. This one's name is Yida, in case Walking One was wondering. Joke. I'm joking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mind your fucking business with these stupid fate ads. God Damn. Go away. Shut up. I'm trying to read shit. Yeah. Cállate. Ah, there you are. It is you, isn't it? Is everyone like tripping on some shit? What's going on here? Don't ask. Suffice it to say, we had something of a situation here. Oh boy. What's up, bud? So, it's actually you! I'm relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded silk tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magic, it's just a wonder I was even able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Y'shtola's face when one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papalimo. Oh no. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I am pleased to say I've reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramu was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's aetherite. Come, Gustav, the Lord of Leven awaits. I mean, that feels like it should have been obvious, right? That they got a big old hunk of crystal and... It's probably where he's gonna be. There we go. I guess it's more so just knowing where the hell that even is supposed to be, though. Let's drop down in here. Ugh. Oh, okay. Is that gonna drop me or... Okay, no. Wait a minute. It's just a cutscene. Oh, look at them. They do look very fancy. Oh, no. I didn't like that.
Nora betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Oh boy. How ominous. Ew. Damn. Look at that big old beard.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
Hmm? And why is that exactly?
Speakest of harmony, yet carest not for my children's desire.
That's because they keep attacking people.
They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just.
I'm assuming they dealt with the Ascians, maybe?
Or Garlean, it matters not.
Or
Good
Garleans, that
intent
too.
of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflict hath brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. For light and dark in
That's
form
kinda an arrow.
man was born. It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
Yeah. People die around us all the time. I get it.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. that they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye, but there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal.
Oh,
Shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee.
Dougie Dougie.
Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Uh-oh. That's worse. Ah, here we go.
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
So he just wandered here on his own. What's going on, Crimson?
Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
From one good set of goggles to another.
On a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Striking 3 hard. And of course they made it hard. So I had to deal with people again. Also, mind your business. I am fucking trying to do something. Get out of here. Yeah, it's probably fair to say that we're not going to be getting any of these for a while. Which sucks. I don't like waiting for other people. Ugh. Feeling alright. Just trying to get through some more story here. I can deal without the kooky ass music, thank you. Let's see. To be honest, you might as well just go back to Gridania. We're just gonna be waiting anyway. Oh, do you think... Was the other thing still in queue? Ah, shit. I have to go get rid of that other one then. Oh, it looks like it's just that. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there it is. Hold on. Good draw. Oop. Get out of here. That was from earlier. Annoyingly, I think this is for another thing just like that. You know, I didn't think he was just gonna go through an entire other thing like that. I thought that was just some build up for me looking through these. I didn't know if searching for dungeon and trial method did in the trial roulettes. Yeah, so originally because we got that other there's another quest we were gonna try to do, and then I noticed it didn't have a support either, so I was like, well, can't wait for that. Just for another main story quest to make us have to wait for other people anyway, so that sucks. I was kind of hoping that this wouldn't be too common. They were making such a big deal of how many of these kind of fights and stuff had supports for them. And it seems like any of the ones that have hard tagged on the end of them just give you no choice. I can't schedule around other people either, so that's not really an option. Nor would I really want to, anyway. In fact, we might just end up having to do warrior stuff instead. At least I can do that by myself. I was like, where was I gonna go? But that's right. Swinging around over here. Forget how far along I gotta be for this actually, because I might not actually have the level for it. Yeah, I don't. No, it's 35. Fuck me. No, that put us out to that real fast. Mostly because we'd have to probably just go into another dungeon for that anyway. And I'm already fucking waiting for one, so... Is there one for loves here? Yeah, fuck it. I don't think I have much else to do. What are we doing for this one? Look at this little dude. Little Godbert. 15 days to learn the basics of criminal justice. Oh god. Well, good luck. I mean, good luck still. That's pretty interesting. Oh my god. Okay, hi. Ah, and there's different areas. Okay. Man, we haven't accrued anybody either. Fuck me. Say someone or something is thrown down over there. Not really sure what that's about. Other than the fact that they're just mobbing something. I think it's just because it's a fate. Yeah. Oh shit. I already got my own shit to do. Switch. Kind of bad timing on that. Is everybody not ready or what? Oh my god. I hate people so much. Like, what the fuck? Oh, big boy. Got some crazy dies going on in here. It's all just basic steel stuff. Maybe it's something that they ended up making. The interesting thing is that that's the first time we've actually had that happen where we were waiting on someone else and he just didn't show up. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, but we'll see. I'll just call that one. I wanted to try to get some more adventures and then throw Ginny back out there. Oh, I also never talked. Well, we're not gonna use them, but still, might as well. have a bad feeling about this. Hold on. Is this one of those things that are gonna beckon this fucker? Yep. It sure is. Normally, these have a little thing on them. Hold on. No. It's stupid. Down towards Gold Church. What the fuck is that? Oh, wait a minute. Bye-bye. I don't give a shit. I think the only real saving grace of doing this with other people is that they normally have already done these and go through them pretty fast. But that one took way too long. Leviathan was at least pretty fast. Damn, I got nuked. I gotta wait for a sec. Okay. Oh, your boy doesn't like me. Oh my god, I'm just stuck. Ooh. There's some extra bullshit going on with this that I'm not super aware of then. Oh shit. What's going on with that? Oh god. Woo! With the fear debuff. Hold back for a second. There's way too many people. Oh shit. Nope. Stay up. Dude, I got knocked around way too much during that. Yikes. Way too much. Why is he naked? Look at him go. Good old Godbert. In the flesh.
I have taken the
Ended up in a trial too. What's going on, Amy? Oh, at least he got through it.
and I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Strain not
Obtuse trials in AR.
for
A lot happens and it doesn't really explain it. Yeah.
Shall be truly.
Like I saw chains happening, there was a lot of AoE going on, but like, eh. Especially when you're doing like a decent amount of damage. Most of it goes by pretty fast, so. And there were some focus nukes on there, which so people were just getting stricken down.
A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, we gotta go back to them anyway. Alright. Actually, we have a couple things we can do there, so that's fine. I'm assuming the other one's probably for, like, tribal quests or whatever. Well, we gotta go to Little Solace for that anyway, so that's fine. Oh, the King Liz is over there. It says there's like a check mark on it though, but why? I moved it along, but I think that's just another version of it. Shit, might as well do this, because otherwise I'm never gonna go back over here. I'll just get lost in the sauce for MSQ and forget. There's people like that. Oh, Kuplo Cup. Oh, I knew you'd come. At least I was hoping, Kupo. Not long ago, I had a stern word with the Mughals Guard about the dangers of turning pleasant fairy tales into disturbing reality. But they insisted intimidating forces that the good King Mughal XII, may his scepter of judgment ever command our respect, is exactly the sort of savior we need. The Mughals Guard are afraid, Kupo. Afraid of how the forest has changed. Afraid of the never-ending conflict. Afraid we Mughals will have no place in the new world. I'm scared of all those things too, but the thought of unleashing our royal menace upon the 12s scares me even more, Kupo. Please, you must deal with them firmly before this goes too far. A measured thrashing, of course, but nothing too brutal. You can enter Thorn's March here, through the tear I've made in the ward. Take care, good fortune, and in the meantime, I'll go let the others know that great King Mughal XII, may his reign end with minimal bloodshed, will be vacating his throne, Kupo. Hey, well, we got more money for coming over here. That's teleporting money. Extreme. Just skip normal entirely and go right to extreme, huh? Okay. Alright, we're not gonna... Not doing all that. I'll be honest. That fight in and of itself was kind of funny, but also very confusing. But because they scale these so weird now, like hard isn't hard. Hard for the most part for some of these, like... I don't know if there's a normal version of that fight. Because they threw us at hard, like, immediately, so... Doesn't make sense. You've returned. Dare I ask how Ramu received your visit? Not well. Or well enough, I guess. He challenged you to a test of arms! It is well then that you have some experience in such matters. The people of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day. The elder seeds here must be informed of your deeds at once. Okie dokie. Let's get the hell out of here then. You know, I kind of just wandered the right way last time, but I don't actually remember which door it's supposed to be. Yep. There we go. I think it was up and around this way. Or was it that way? Might have been that way. Ah, whatever, we'll find out. It's one of those things where it's just easier to run here than it is to actually do anything else. Oh, I was gonna do the Seeking Solace thing too. Wait, I talked to him about that, but... Oh, I just assumed that it was already done. That we're gonna come back here because they told us to come back here. Oh well. It's easy enough to get back. I just got ahead of myself. Such as a big old dragon? Damn. Here I am with my little gotcha claw. Where's the other one? Yeah, let's do that first then. Is it up here? Yeah. Blech. That's what you're for. Omxio. Om? Walking ones with strength and purpose, yes. But this one is a busy one. States one's case and state it quickly. Scholar. Walking one is looking for smart one, yes? This one knows no smart one. This one does know bumbling, stumbling one. But what business would anyone have with that one? Stumbling one's whereabouts? Why, right over... Wherever did that one bumble off to? Uh-oh. Bumbling one is likely stumbled off to the elder one. Stumbling one is always bothering elder one with silly questions. Bothersome one's blathering makes less sense than babbling brook, this one thinks. Well, that's nice. Always a good bid. That motherfucker's dumb. Why are you even trying to find him? Shit. Your boy is stupid. Do you know? Ah, brave one returns to these ones. This one is honored. Word of brave one's deeds comes often to little solace. These ones are honored to call brave one friend. Brave one is searching for scholarly one. Brave one cannot possibly mean that one. This one has met many walking ones, but that one is all the wits of a wing rat. 3 days ago, witless one stumbled out to the Sylphlands, babbling about something about research. This one knows little of research, but this one does know that the Sylphlands are no place for walking ones, and witless walking ones that much less. Yes, these ones' ancient homes are now the domain of touched ones, and those ones mean danger to these ones and walking ones alike. This one tried to stop witless one, but witless one's ears are stuffed with beeswax. That's fine. I'll probably just do some other runs and stuff and get stuff later, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this set's really behind, because this is like some older Dragoon stuff. I appreciate the offer, though. The other seeds here will wish to hear of your experience firsthand. That's what I wanted to do, and then you made me talk to you again to fucking do it. You goober. Bumbling one set off for the Sylphlands. Bumbling one is even dumber than this one thought. Touch ones will greet bumbling one with a boom and sizzle. Then bumbling one will be crispy one. This one thinks it for the best. These ones will have one less worry. Walking one will go and search for that one. This one is confused. Take this one's words. That one is not worth the trouble. Walking one is certain? Then this one will not stand in walking one's way. But heed this one's warning. Be wary, or dead ones will number 2. Yippee! Where are we at? Voice of concern. Should we just go back, or should I try pecking away at this still? Oh god, I'm huge. Shit. Oh, this is our goober, huh? Walking one will truly go in search of bumbling one? This one thought walking ones was making joke. Like the time this one stole bumbling one's undergarments. Why would you do that? Be nice. This one does not understand what walking one is thinking. This one would leave bumbling one to bumble on one's own. But oh well. To each one's own one own. This one saw bumbling one stumble off towards Lark's Call, between the place here and touched one's home. Bumbling one is probably there shivering in stockings. Bumbling one found stockings anyway, which this one doubts. Be warned, walking one, the trees have eyes, and report of touched ones. Oh, really? Walking one should not rush too quickly to bumbling one's aid, lest walking into one nasty trap. What just landed next to me? Goodbye. I'm gonna save for GBA2, I gotta call on late. Okie dokie. Have yourself a good one, Crimson. Sleep well. I was gonna say, damn, did we go super long? But no, we just started late today. That's why. We still got like an hour or so before we're gonna probably turn over. Oh, these ones look different too. Damn. Still got our leaf buddy, fawning sylph. Walking one scribbles letters. Maybe walking one is smart one that everyone was talking about? Smart one? Ha! Smart one would not stumble so stupidly into these ones' domain. Someone, help me! They're gonna eat me alive! Shush, stupid one. These ones have no need for eating. Or did stupid one not read that in stupid one's paper stacks? Stupid one is even stupider than this one thought. Now answer this one. Stupid one tries to sneak into this one's home and kidnap chosen one's podling, yes? Stupid one will confess, or stupid one will be shocky, sizzly one. The chosen one? Podlings? What are... Aha! Did this one know it, or did this one know it? Oh boy. But this one, or I, was just repeating what you... Uh-oh. Oh boy. Silence! This one here, sneaking one. What one goes there? It's me! This one knows boss one. This one has been walking one in little solace. Walking one is strong, not like stupid one. Bah, this one will deal with stupid one another day. Let's these ones be off. Bye-bye. Troublesome little bastards. His name is literally just voice, huh? No, friend, how can I ever repay you? Why, I thought I was a goner for sure. Whatever do you suppose got into these sylphs? The bestiaries describe them as such a carefree, fun-loving folk, and my rather limited first-hand experience has been the same. But do tell, to whom do I owe this debt of gratitude? An adventurer dispatched by the order of Twin Adder on the behalf of little old me, you say? Bless the commander, always looking out for his charge. While I did nothing more than continue this I'd like nothing more but to continue this conversation. Would you mind terribly if we did so go back to Little Solace? This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Your boy is not very bright. That's okay. At least I don't have to lead his goofy ass back. Up and away! What am I looking at? There we go. Are you just right here? Whoop. Oh my god. Oh, hello. I say, it's good to see you in one piece, friend. Oh, but where are my manners? I have not even properly introduced myself. Voice, Gridania's foremost scholar of Sylphic customs and lore at your service. Well, at least that's what I told the commander when I volunteered for this mission. Just between you and me, I'm actually rather new to the field, but I've long been fascinated by the cute little critters, and thought this was the perfect opportunity to make a name for myself. Which reminds me, I was just thumbing through one of my tomes and I borrowed it from Stillglade Fane, when I came across a particularly fascinating passage of a legendary sylph who is said to possess such power that she controls the very fate of her people. Now I realize this might sound crazy, but I couldn't help but wonder if this might be the selfsame chosen one that the frightful sylph was. Chosen one, yes. Yes, well, this one does know the legend. Chosen one, the one who embodies the spirit of all trees that ever have lived and ever will live in those ones' forest home. Once every 100 years, this chosen one sprout forth to lead these ones to a new era where they're returning to slumber, birth and rebirth, such is the cycle of these ones' civilization. 1,000 years, eh? So if the last recorded sighting of the chosen one was... Yes, that would mean that the next rebirth would occur in... just give me a moment now. Yes, carry the one and... Elder one, could it be that the rebirth of the chosen one is nigh and touch ones are plotting something? Huh, well, I'll be. I believe our sylph friend here has the right of it. This one does not like this at all. Something must be done. Uh-oh. Something. Yes. Something. Indeed must be done. And yet many questions of import remain to be answered. Such as, what might we find this chosen one? And what is the true nature of the power that she holds? And most importantly of all, where? Pray tell, did I misplace my underclothes? I know not that this is related to the coming of the chosen one, but the Tolzwood is terribly chilly these days. But regardless, I swear now that I shall remain in Little Solace until these mysteries are unraveled. 'Twas not by dumb luck that I was chosen for this task, no. The esteemed leaders of my nation knew that. No, they knew... Oh, God. It is rather cold, isn't it? If you allow me a moment of respite. Your boy got sick. Somebody stole his drawers. I want to at least get these set up, because I'm assuming this is going to lead to something. This one is worried. If chosen one falls into the hands of touch one, it could mean the end of these ones. This one must be the safety of Little Solace. The search of chosen one. This one would trust the walking one. Coughing one spouts big words, but has not the strength to save these ones. This one can be seen by anyone. And so this one turns to walking one. Will walking one help these ones? Dougie Dougie. Thank you, walking one. Walking one is a true friend to these ones. This one will not forget friendly one's kindness. Why is there a fate here? What happened? Disease-carrying gnats. There we go, the tribal quest. Still, tribal quests are now available from Tanaxia at Little Solace. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from the Sylphic vendor. Yeah, let's go. Steel ones come to the forest, cause much trouble to these ones. This one understands well touch one's fears. Yet in trying to protect the forest, touch ones do more harm than any steel one. This one cannot forgive touch ones for this. Not having it. Giddy for Goobways? Oh my god. Alright, so those are dailies for that. What about... Where's the vendor for this? Or is that what this was? Oh god. No, that's just the tailor. That's different. Still, we should probably get back to... Probably get back to Gridania for now. Get me in there. Let's see what everyone has to say now. I fancy my presence was more help than a hindrance during our troubles with Leviathan. But this time around, well, even I had my off days. Ah, the hero of the hour. Let us not keep the elder seeds here waiting. You should have seen Moxio when we got back to Little Solace. Grateful is an understatement. I thought he was going to shake Papalimo's hand off. So it seemed that Yida's appraisal of the situation held some merit after all. Mayhap I should not be so swift to discount her intuition.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you.
I don't know, I got nuked twice.
Most glad am I.
I don't know if I can say all that.
I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Honestly, that fight was kind of weird, but the circumstances
Ramu may
weren't the
trial
worst.
of you. I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without.
That's deep, bro.
It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest.
I like how they're trying to throw it off to other nations.
As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Yeah, they have been pretty hands-off of late.
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Hiram's just chilling out here now. Hey, Urian Jay's over here now. It's the Wrestling Lee's old boy. And I picking up what you're putting down. I think most of these guys are just saying the same shit. Yep. Okay. Papa Limo. That sends another daunting mission, eh? I hoped Lord Ramu would be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness of which you responded to the primal sudden challenge. And it seems that Urian Jay too was pleased with the outcome. What say you? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Oh, time to go back home. Let's go. Think these guys are in different spots? Sort of. The children are quick to take to Eorzean ways, but I cannot claim the same flexibility. I tried substituting native ingredients several times, but the result was all but a pale imitation of authentic domin cuisine. Hey, Mr. Gustav, what's a Ramu? Is it cute and fluffy like a horse bird? No. Fluffy in some ways, I guess. Mayhap one day we shall accompany you into the field, but for now, we must see to less glamorous duties. Speaking of Master Coltonet, has opened my eyes to a great many things. I had no idea the world outside of Doma was so strange and wonderful. Is it true that you're going to go adventuring again? I'm so jealous. Worried about leaving us alone? Don't be. While the Archons are away, Hoary Boulder will keep the little ones safe. Immediately gets beat up. Get up there. Ah, that makes more sense. I don't know if Namie's still here, but I noticed they followed me on Twitter. Okay. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain to share news of mine own, but Urianger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascians' immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be
I
slain.
see.
And 'tis
That's
my
fair.
belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence.
To be honest, that's half the reason that I do my secondary games first and then GBO2 after, because most people usually just wait through these to get to GBO2.
In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
I forget if he's ever said her name before. Y'shtola. Even though most people say Y'shtola.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Getting a whole recap, huh?
Let us begin at what some might call the
What?
end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Some live stream shit.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
Ta-da!
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Oh god.
Primals
Hi.
behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Right. So they can literally don't have to go to the other plane. They can just
Quite.
stay here.
Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Asians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Asians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Give it in. It's gonna start catching them like fucking Pokemon.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Asian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian.
Yeah.
Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
It's probably been a
I
massacre.
shall, Archon. Thank you.
Uh-oh, meanwhile. Oh, what is this Organization 13 bullshit? What is this? Fuck off. Be quiet, game. The Lord 11 is returned to the ether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramu's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, War, and Levin all have now been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man, Heidelin's servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times had the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wane. Yet even as it innervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And this is the task to which we bend our every effort. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hand shall a new deity arise. Oh, La Habrea again? Shit. That which is shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Ooh, look at you. Now what? We're talking about tier 4 shit now? Jesus, I don't even think I can put 3 on half of the shit that I have. Oh my god. I spit my drink when you fucking said Organization 13 bullshit. It's like, wait a second. Oh god. It's so on the nose, it hurts me. Now the matter of Ramu has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mogulmog the 12th, Leviathan, and now Ramu. Needless to say, there is only one among our number who have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed out of our order as a whole, I feel they are only meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Did I forget to turn out the air? It seems like there's more coming through the mic right now. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on its own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again. And yet, despite all this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what we might otherwise seem an impossible peace. We owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over in our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies of whom we are now blessed. Of the still so little solace, who wish naught but of conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there are the many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll. Honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, Antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you too unduly if I absent myself for a time. Of course, where are you gonna go? Alfino, I take it the troubles of Ul'dah no longer require your attention? There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such a thing did I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message for you from You recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing. They were found unharmed. She wishes me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alfino? Am I to understand that you made the effort to remember one poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Yeah, boy, that's like... You've been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put your affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the doin children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wished to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Yeah, we're gonna be babysitting again. Is Alfie still here, or did he fuck off? Oh no, you're still here. What are you doing here, you little gremlin? After we parted in Ul'dah, I paid a visit to the refugees. Though a fundamental solution remains far off, I believe that at the very least, there should be no armed uprisings in the near future. I'm given to understand that you resolved the matter of Ramuh. I will ask Minfilia for a full report when we next speak. You have done well. Alrighty. Let's get back out to the common area. Yes. Did everyone get scrambled up again? Yeah, they did. What are you guys doing? With the Domin younglings dashing around hither and yon is hardly a moment for peace to be had. That said, traveling with the Yida is not as if I knew much peace to begin with. Yeah, pretty much just a giant kid. If living in Eorzea has taught us anything at all, it is that such restful moments are fleeting. Dark clouds ever stir anew on the horizon. Always a ray of sunshine to be around. I told Flamine about all our adventures in the Sylphlands, fake Thancred and all. You won't tell the real Thancred, will you? I did not know where we could be without Higiri. The girl has worked tirelessly for us every day since her arrival. Do you suppose all Domin women are so diligent? Interesting question. Not sure why I would know. Oh god. They're all gathered up here. What are you guys doing? If I were as big as a mountain and strong as a bear like Mr. Boulder is, maybe I could be like fighting more. Are you taking a rest too? Promise you'll play with us again soon. That game of hide and speak in Vesper Bay was the most fun I've had in forever. Yozan's always been the strongest of us, but even he's no match for Kaharu when she's mad. Care to watch the lessons before you journey on your way? I dare say your presence will go far to inspire the younglings. Despite all our hardships that we face, the younglings pursue their training with great zeal. The older ones would do well to follow their example. Repetition and routine begets skill. Skill begets confidence. I would do what I can to see the Domans regain their strength of will. Never is a woman more lovely than when she's hard at work, I say. A wild rose, strong and beautiful, blooming tall in the face of frozen winds. She's like, please get this man away from me. 137, 138, 130. Oh, hello there. I've been charged with keeping inventory. Flamine tells me it's vitally important. Oh dear, I seem to have lost count. Whoopsie. What's going on with you? Did you get beat up? Many of my countrymen have found work as frontier hands, hoping to transport supplies and continue the expansion of Revenant's toll. I've been tasked with keeping the equipment here in good repair. It's not particularly glamorous work, but I would help in whatever way I can. Is anyone else hiding back there? Doesn't look like it. Should be alright. What do you got going on, bud? What's the matter for you? Look, it's Mr. Gustav. He's back from his adventures. I heard you were off fighting primals, and that they are some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Yeah, when I got stricken down a couple times. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Domin Adventures Guild to protect all the Domins. Oh, do you think you could train us today? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. What's all this commotion then? Uh-oh. Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet. Did you know that Mr. Gustav is back? I mean, I already talked to him, so yeah. So it would seem. Welcome home. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe a proper introduction has yet to be made. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Domin younglings in the arts of combat. Like I told you, Mr. Boulder, we're not younglings anymore, we're adventurers. And we were just asking Mr. Gustav if he could give us some special training. I think we'd be ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? Well, you certainly have been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Gustav? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Tori, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you're merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Well, mayhaps I am. But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you? Would you contend to spar with me? Another nod. We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. Where the hell are we gonna have this thing? Do try not to disappoint them, Have faith, Coltonet. I shall summon every ounce of my strength to make this a worthy contest. Oh hey, I remember this part. What's going on, Chorus? Oh, I didn't even see you here. Hi. Nothing warms me inside like the Higiri's tea. Truly, it's a salve for the body and soul. Ah, it's literally just outside. Okay. Wait a minute. This is... Oh, okay. No, that's for crafting. It's the other way. Whoop. Ooh, can I land on this? Hey. Since becoming a scion, I've had much opportunity to hear news of your epic deeds. I must confess then that my excitement rivals that of the children's at the prospect of seeing you in action firsthand. Bisgirl Tataru. So they're going. We beat up Ramu. We're doing more extra stuff in between this and whatever other fight they're gonna throw at us. Is sparring dangerous? I don't think I want to see anyone else getting hurt. Oops. We had a master of lessons back in Doma, and the way he taught us was very different from Mr. Boulder. I'm not sure which was better, but I think I like them both. It's here. Let the battle begin. As we left the Rising Stones, Mr. Thankred asked us where we were going. I told him we were off to watch you and Boulder fight, and he looked very surprised. I hope we haven't made him cross. It's good of you to agree to this. I trust you're ready to begin. Huggy Duggy. Time to do battle. Very well. Let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Hori, are you certain you wish to fight him alone? That is Gustav that you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt this first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without him to inspire my efforts, I would have not been half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest would end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello, you haven't begun yet, have you? Oh, is he gonna throw down too? Oh yeah, we're gonna fight all of them. Yuda, what? Who are all these people? When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Gustav's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seemed a sickly shade in comparison. You best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. We shall soon see. On your guard! Oh, the training music. Damn. The tails barely do you justice. Mr. Boulder won't lose, will he? It's not over yet. It can't be. Nah, the children had the right of it. Cultivate the cultured. It's time I joined the fray. On your feet, Hori. Take the supports. He looks hurt. Suzuki's not so strong, but you can't give up, Mr. Boulder. Can't disappoint the younglings. Aw, shit, he got back up. You, best of me. I yield. We did it. You beat them both at the same time. We knew you wouldn't lose. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Experiencer. Who are half of these people? We haven't really seen a lot of them around town, I think. Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. Impressive as always. 'Tis ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that's the most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? 'Twas at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartino. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why Grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. For Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm for his fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. It was you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. It was you who taught me, through the countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsires sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, often infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe Grandfather's admiration for these inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish. A wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Of course, however, that's not a simple one. The troubles of that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the science of the Seventh Dawn alone. No. What is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nation and borders. If you would aid me in bringing such an organization, and pray let us continue this discussion back at the walls of the Rising Stones. Okay. Thus becomes the beginning of the end. I don't know when it happens, but I know things, the second he gets this idea in his head, shit goes bad really fast. Now we're getting to this part, yep. Alfino is in his Quattro Regina days right now. I know what I'm doing. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's thank you again for agreeing to our bout. I must thank the gods, it's not a duel to the death. I will, however, cherish the lesson of each scrape and bruise I work to better myself. Or to work my swordplay. I like the way Mr. Coulsonnet fought. No swords or fists. I wonder if I studied hard, if I'd be able to cast spells like that too. Mr. Boulder is sore and beaten, but he said he'd return straight to his training. I don't think he likes to lose. I'm still gonna have to deal with Mr. Outlandish over there. Yeah. It's Xeon all over again. I need to decide what our own Adventurers Guild will do. Who inside our Adventurers Guild will do what? I'm fairly sure Yozan will have to be the sword fighter. He always has to be in the thick of the action. Mr. Boulder fought well, and he is no match for you. Just you wait. One day, I'll be good enough to knock you out from the top of your mountain. I already got little gremlins trying to gun for our spot here. I thought the idea foolish at first, but it seems that sparring match well served its purpose. Why, I can hardly wait to return to my studies and seek to improve my own technique. No, not you, dummy. My people's spirits were thoroughly crushed by the loss of our homeland. But thanks to your courage and generosity, I see their inner flames once more flickering back to life. I too have felt my strength of will make a gradual return. So Gallery happens to be a ninja comes into this room at night with 2 daggers, ready to stab a child. Oh god. Just gets jumped. You gotta be ready at any time, bitch. Oh! It's not enough that I am here for my daughter. I must do what little I can to help you all succeed in your monumental tasks. This place has become as a hive, and its bees flit about in constant motion. Perhaps the soothing pot of tea will coax one or two to alight and take a moment's rest. Well, the gang's all here. Well, except for Urianger. I think he went back. I like the idea that he's just fucking... What is wrong with you? No, this won't do at all. And then I'll have to... Oh, hello, Gustav. If you don't mind, I'm terribly busy at the moment. Too many papers. I like the idea that he's just a shut-in. I forget if he's on tour for that other incident or if he actually went back to Vesper Bay. She's just nice. Yep. I wish Yida were not so eager to look to the future when we have so many problems in the here and now. This man is forever getting smashed. Thancred, for the love of God. Your bout with Hoary Boulder was more stirring than 100 lines of my most passionate poetry. Perhaps I should arrange a sparring match of my own. I fear Yida's boundless optimism is beginning to affect my better judgment. And your tendency to triumph against the most terrible of foes is certainly not helping matters. I can't wait for Alfino to start this new company. I love making new friends. The Ware. Our Delman farming methods have been adopted here on the frontier. It's too early yet to know if they will prove to be effective. Yeah, better than nothing. What do you got going on? With the primal threat presently subdued, yada yada. Okay, you're saying the same shit, that's fine. Thank you for coming. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Determination, tenacity. Yeah, I grabbed that one. Hold on. Yeah, that's fair. Because skill, it's not spell speed, it's skill speed, so that's still fine for Dragoon. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I wish to first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over the accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. To their own, like, United Nations, I guess. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become a source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the Scions. It is my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of the misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, 'tis yet necessary I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members, while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the Bringer of Light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Lominsa. Let us rendezvous with at Bulwarkara. I don't know if I've ever actually seen him whip out whatever that is on his back. Like, maybe, but like, probably only like once or so. Looks like it should like fold out into a gun or some shit. Like on some Final Fantasy like 13 kind of shit. It's probably not what it is at all though. To the lower decks. Oh shit, we're already in the 2 hour mark. Pain? What do you mean? If that's the case. Wait, what's this word? What's this? Oh, that's right. Nope. Can't do that. What are you doing, buddy? Getting lost in the sauce. I'm just looking around now. He's so small. Ah, there you are. I am ready to ascend the bridge and speak with the Admiral. While the Admiral and I are finalizing promissory boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for the potential members, 'tis no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it, and you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter, and we might prepare the next leg of our journey. This is already started trying to teleport around a little bit. Ah, okay. It's a jank-looking book. The special flavor arcanist. Okay. What's up with you? Greetings and welcome to the missing member. The missing member. No, really. No, really. All the people are welcome to dine here. There's absolutely no danger of dismemberment. I don't know about that. Captain Rosman's led the Sanguine Sirens on top of to the top of the food chain here in Limsa. You want to join the meanest crew in the sea, then you'd best bloody your cutlass and thicken your hide. Yeah? Who in the bloody hells do you think you are talking to? Who you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sort of knight in shining plate. If you're looking at a self-righteous fop, try knocking at that dandy Carvalian's door. Carvalian's? Carababalaram? I feel like we're just gonna be going through a gambit of people we've already like interacted with at this point. Is any of our stuff really messed up? I don't think so. Nah. Small. A precursor to a United Eorzean Grand Company. While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Naldeacon Vermillies keep me close to the forge. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. So if you're talking about money, though, I got you. Which, I mean, that's fair. Yeet. Get in here. I'm assuming that I'm going the right way. I don't actually know if this is actually going to lead to anything. Anchor yard. For real. I want to see him fly, Captain. I have an eye patch? Are you hoping to join our crew? You'll have to walk back to the back of the line and wait your turn with these others. Perhaps the captain will like your face. Perhaps he'll pitch you over the wall. There are many and more willing to risk his fickle favor for a chance to serve on Limlane's most beloved ship. Well, if it ain't Gustav, I'd not forget adventurers brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcuts in Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Rio, don't you? Formerly the Company of Heroes. 3 whistles of Bronze Lake? Aye. Ain't often I drag me arse out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare you these days? You're looking to put together a new crew. Top tier work. Sounds like a right lark, it does. Alrighty, lad, count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into my grave just yet. Good old Rio. Oh, at least we got some success there. What else do we got? 2 more to the north. I don't think we're anywhere near a rock either. Unless I can just yeet myself down here. Hold on. Actually, that might not be a good idea. We still need to stay up here. Wait, wind up Kane, really? Yeah, look at him. No, come back. Oh, he didn't jump. That's cute. Who's this? Oh, Philos. They're small. They're probably Philos. Gregory! Oh my god, I can spurt again. I know there's probably a reason just because there's so many, like, so many different, players here, but I do kind of wish they'd let you use your mouse to fly around. Just make it a bit easier on me, huh? Is it these goobers? Yep. Bill Carvalane. An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say your proposal intrigues me. The Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Damn, can't even get people to run into a trial one. Well, this folk thinks the Lince Laments as a city of pirates, but a new era has ushered in a new breed of buccaneer. Are you interested in hearing more? Nah. Let me join a group of pirates, yarg. Look at that hair. Damn. Very long locks. Haven't been here in a little while. Oh, Rainer. It's like, who the hell am I talking to here? Master Alfina's new organization. Yes, I've heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. 'Tis with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Lince Laments must needs receive my full attention. Well, we got a couple people, but probably not as many as he was hoping. Alright, let's hit the center again, then. Book it, bitch. Run! Yarg. Up. Hold on. Oh, that's right. I gotta hit the elevator. Was it not in this spot? No, I'm just dumb. Here we go. Airship landing. Hey, buddy. Your recruiting went well, I trust? I'm curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Lince Laments. Ah, a member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents required for requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit to the Elder Seed Series proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nofika's altar. Go straight to the various heads around here. I mean, it's something that we do pretty much every time there's like a bigger shift for us. Always gotta deal with the bureaucracy. Ooh, look at you, fancy. Wow. Very shiny. Jesus. What the fuck was that? What are you doing? fighting. What were you for? Ah, Gunbreaker. I need to get Shadowbringers for that though. Can't do that without the expansion. Nope. Got a couple minutes to go. I think I set the other thing for dailies for 4. My audience with the Elder Seeds here is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more seek to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem a well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counter as before. Yeah, just make me do all the legwork, that's fine, no big deal. Whatever. Wait, there's 2 things. Oh, okay. One of those for Conjure, that makes more sense. One night in Amdapur? Are most of them here, or are they in other areas? Actually, I should probably go back, because there was one over here, too. Just in another spot. Oh, I was like... Yeah, there's no other event going on, so there wouldn't be anything here. Laurentius. Eh? Could it be that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buscarin's. Who? Well, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if jail had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. The less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? As matters stand, the Wood Whalers would have not more to do with me. This may just be the second chance I was looking for. Revenant's toll, you say? I shall leave at once. I shall not regret this, I promise you. I am a changed man. As it rains immediately. Yeah. Now let me jump over. Hey. Why? I forgot that their name was Simpkin. Oh, actually there's one up here. Oh, they actually... Did they have this marked before? That's that achievement, dude. What do you got going on? Master of the Rolls. You've accrued achievement points that have earned you an achievement certificate. Certificates may be exchanged for a special reward of your choice by speaking with Jonathas. You can nab Dancer and Guns Bringer at 60. Yeah. A goblin cap? Oh god. What's this supposed to look like? Oh, okay. I think that's from Furion then. It's kind of weird that it clips through the hair though. That's kind of slick. Beady eye. Oh, the BB. It's like a 10. Cascadier uniform voucher. Exchanging for one new item on Cascadier Frippery. Guaranteed to help you beat the heat. Oh, Barding of Light. Oh, speaking of Furion, they got a wind-up one here. Oh, wind-up Nanamo? That's cute. Yo, Gilgamesh. Wild Rose Barding. Pretty. Inquire with it. This is the one that we already got. That was for the Cly thing. Yeah. Behemoth Warhorn. I might sit on that for now, unless I want to try to get that behemoth later. Leon? Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest ere your tormented back gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry, we're just... Oh, Gustav, isn't it? It has been some time since our paths crossed outside of the Copperville mines. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Mother Miorin tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome Black Wolf. And now you seek the stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order? Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here will be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I spent my entire adventuring career working towards. Shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur safely home. Go! My back is perfectly fine, I tell you. Yeah, the time me to bed if you think you can prevent me from... Ow. Well, mayhap Sal will rest for just a short while. My back! My back! Ooh. Wait a minute. Have I not faced this guy before? Dissension and plus. Oh god. This might not go well. Severed Hesgirl group? I think so. She was at the Copperville mines. She was for something else. I think after we did those, we saw her? Something like that. Yeah. It's a race to the bottom. Let me try one more time. No! Okay. I have to mess with that later then. There's another person that we can take on, so that's cool. Ah, this is for that other manor or whatever. Or Sandil. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions? I'm both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. Oh, that sucks. Boo. It is not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited, and this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise. But its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization is more organized. To the Aetherad Plaza. Hey, that's the wrong way. Air down the movement. Ooh, look at him get down. This time we just gotta wind our way down. Uh-oh. It's got an Asian. What news? For my part, the other Seaseer was most amenable with our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer. Our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Uldam whilst the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. But we'll have to do that next time. So, at the very least, we took on Ramu. There's some other stuff that we still gotta do for more main story quests, but that will be for next time. I'm gonna be doing some more Champions of the Continent tomorrow. So until then, this is goodbye to the YouTube people. I'll talk to y'all maybe over in GBO2.